So, Marcy, that was a terrific class.
Thank you, Paul. Terrific students to work with.
Well, yes, there's a lot of good cellists here.
Yeah.
But, of course, what we do is infinite, so there's always more, isn't there?
I guess so.
Yes.
I'm still learning after.
Me too.
Yeah, all these years.
And that's why we have jobs.
That's
right?
that's why we have students, is to continue our quest to get better,
yes,
right?
Yes. So I think Piatigorsky said, "When I stop learning, I'll stop teaching." I like that.
I think that's a good credo to have.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like if we're not learning, then what's the point?
Yeah, yeah.
You can't ever sit on it.
And I've had so many students kind of provoke my thoughts, and I think you hear that you grow from your students, but I think that that's really true over a period of years and decades. There's fresh imagination that comes into the class, or you get challenged on something, and so you clarify it for yourself. Have you found that?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, just having to explain various techniques to all levels of students, especially with the ones who don't play so well, that makes it, you have to be even clearer than you do with ones who play extremely well. I find that I've learned an incredible amount about just playing the cello, just from having to teach inexperienced people.
Absolutely,
but then teaching people who are experienced to become a lot more polished and elegant with their playing is also a big challenge. So I think having to express technique is a lot harder than it is to do it yourself.
It's one of the maybe the most important premise of the website, which I hope we're achieving, is that at whatever level you're at, whether you're like beginning, intermediate, or at a young artist level, the foundation principles are always so critical. So like the kinds of things you were talking about today, just to a very advanced cellist, about playing from the back and feeling these muscles. Now, if you're 12 years old, you can get a lot from watching that. And if you're a young artist like she was, you can also get a lot from it. And so,
well, I remember, it could be even my very first cello lesson, or some of my very first cello lessons. I remember making those circles.